Welcome back, everyone. This is Tyler Weeb from Pro Physique, and today we're going to talk about whether you should be supersetting during your workouts or not. Alright, it is Friday. The weekend is almost here. Hopefully you guys got some awesome plans for the weekend. Hopefully you've had a really good week doing whatever you do. Alright, so today we're going to talk about supersetting. So this is something that I love to do in the majority of my training. And it is one that I typically recommend for most of my clients. So if you are not doing this, then this is going to be a great video for you. So what is supersetting? So supersetting essentially is doing two exercises back to back. All right, and then there's kind of two subcategories. One would be doing two exercises back to back that hit the same body, the same muscle group. So let's say a set of squats followed by a set of leg extensions. All right, so that would be one variation of supersetting. Another variation, and one that is probably more commonly used, is doing a exercise back-to-back that hit either opposing muscle groups or just a completely different muscle group. So an example would be doing a set of back squats and then going and doing a set of curls. All right. Or the other example would be doing a set of leg extensions and then going right away and doing a set of hamstring curls. All right. So those are kind of all the definitions, let's say, of supersetting. So let's talk about the one that is probably most commonly used and the most one that I recommend and the one that I do. And that is doing exercises that have opposing muscle groups. So a really good example would be biceps and triceps. So why should we superset? Well, the biggest reason that we should superset is because it saves a lot of time. So I think there was a study done that examined the reasons why people just don't work out or why they don't exercise, whatever. And one of the number one reasons why people said that they would or do not go to the gym or work out is because they don't have enough time. All right. Now, we could probably break that down a lot more and examine why people don't have a lot of time. And I would bet you that it is because just exercising is not actually a priority for them. But that's not the point of this video. So that is probably the number one reason why you should superset, is because it cuts down on a lot of time that you might have to spend in the gym if you were just doing traditional sets. So traditional sets would be, let's say you have 3 sets of 10 on leg extension. Well, you would just do your 3 sets of 10 of leg extension and then go on to your next exercise, right? And that can end up maybe taking a little more time than if you were to just do your leg extensions and your hamstring curls. So that would be the biggest reason why we would do this. And that is probably the only reason, really. They aren't magical in the sense that you are going to have amazing gains or anything like that. You do have to pay attention to that. Your rate of perceived exertion, or how hard you think you're going, is going to be a little bit higher than if we're to say you were going to do traditional sets. All right. So research, has been done that you are still going to see the same gains in strength and in hypertrophy doing supersets compared to traditional sets. But yes, like I said, you have to be cognizant of the fact that it's going to seem harder. And you are going to have to time some of your rest periods a little bit, right? You're not going to be able to maybe do, a heavy set of back squats and then right away go into a set of, triceps or biceps. Because you know what, you are going to be tired from that set of back squats. So it would be a good idea to maybe rest 90 seconds, whatever, till you feel ready, and then go hit your set of triceps. Are going to seem or feel more tired. So The biggest thing is as long as you can keep the intensity up, by all means, superset. Okay? A rule of thumb is I would not superset separate muscle groups, but they work together, if that makes sense. So an example would be I would not superset chest and triceps together. I would not superset back and biceps together, because when you are doing a lot of pressing, you are still recruiting those triceps quite a bit. When we are doing pulling, you are recruiting the biceps a little bit. So you would maybe want to do chest and biceps, back and triceps, something like that. Or you have your classic, if you have an arm day, you're hitting biceps, triceps, right? Back to back, you get a nice arm pump. The workout feels a little bit harder, which is nice because, if you're just doing straight sets of biceps, you really aren't just going to feel like you're working that hard. So I even do some trisets when I have my shoulder, arm, or bicep, tricep day. I just find that, it just gives me a good feeling of I worked hard today, and you also just get a sweet shoulder arm pump, and it looks awesome. Quick touch on the paired supersetting. So doing 2 quad exercises back to back. Probably want to stay away from that for the most part, unless maybe at the end of your workout you're just going for just really fatiguing the muscle. Hypertrophy is the goal, and it's your last 2 exercises of the day, and you're just kind of going all out to finish off. Maybe then, but most of the time, there's just really no point. Volume's going to suffer, and we know that volume is just king of hypertrophy and strength, so I would stay away from that. So I do plan most of my days for my clients so that they can take advantage of supersetting, chest, back, right? Something like that, and then some arms at the end of the day, and you can quick just do biceps, triceps, back to back, finish her off. Calves, right? I mean, these little things that a lot of people just say, they don't do or won't do, you can easily superset. Not saying that no one's doing arms. Everyone's probably doing arms. But it's easy to do quick, just superset some calves in between some leg extensions and still keep that intensity up. So that's going to be everything for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Superset, right? It'll save you time. Cut your gym time down. Unless you just absolutely love spending a ton of time in the gym, just do your traditional sets. Anyways, hit the subscribe button. Leave comments. Ask questions. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, guys.